guys, welcome to Souls No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot for whenever it is that you're tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing really, really well. We're using the energy, the divine, what's it called? Oh my God, what's it called? Divine Energy Oracle call to set the theme for your reading today. We have raise your vibration, do something different. I'm loving the pink, even though most of these cards have some kind of pink on them. And I'm loving the heart. So there's something about following your heart that's going to help to raise your vibration. And when we're talking about raising your vibration, if you think of the easiest way for me to explain this, but everything on earth vibrates at a particular frequency. Everything. These cards vibrate, this table's vibrating. We as human beings, we also vibrate. The higher we vibrate, let's say the closer to consciousness, the more positive things that you can draw in. We talk about low vibing energy, high vibing energy. So for you to raise your vibration, there's something that you've got to do differently to what you've always done, to what you're currently doing. I don't know. Then we've got reflect on your truth. There's something about following your heart here. With both of these love hearts, do something different and reflect on your truth. There's a truth here that somebody once accepted, once integrated, once someone is living by. This is the doing something different that's going to be integral in raising your vibration, raising the frequency at which you vibrate at. And because we live on a planet that falls under universal law, we can only attract to us things that match the frequency that we're vibing at. So if you want to do something differently or have a different experience, you've got to raise your vibration to meet the frequency of that which you're wanting to experience. And you do that by reflecting on what's in your heart. What is your truth? Everybody's truth. Obviously, we have facts that are non-changeable. Facts are facts. But then we all subscribe to our own personal truth. And this is what somebody needs to be looking at, reflecting on. So let's see. Show me this raise your vibration. Page of Pentacles. Show me this Page of Pentacles. Whoa. Magician, that's come out on its side. It's exactly what we were talking about. You being able to manifest, attract to you. Whether this is a new beginning that someone's wanting. If that's the case, you've got to raise your vibration to the frequency of this new beginning. Okay. Show me this do something different energy. The Wheel of Fortune in the reversed. Wow. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? The cards are like flying out and spinning. I can see it as they're coming out the deck. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reversed? Oh, wow. We've got the Five of Wands. Okay. Show me this reflect on your truth. Ace of Cups. That's what I mean. There's something about following your heart. We've got the King of Swords there. I'm actually going to keep that because this reflect on your truth is the energy at the bottom of the deck. I've just taken it off the deck. And the King of Swords is truth. Right, now we've got the Devil, Jesus, at the bottom of the deck. And what do we have at the bottom now of this one? Claim your art. Okay. So we've got a lot of sideways, reversed energy. We've only got 2 major arcana cards and none of them are in the upright, apart from the damn Devil, which is concerning. We spoke about this raise your vibration. This Page of Pentacles is earth sign energy. It speaks about a new beginning, but it needs to be nurtured. That's what I was saying. If you're wanting to, start something new, I can just, right, I knew it. 1 second. Right, I'm back. So I think I was talking about this Page of Pentacles being a new beginning and having or needing to raise your vibration to match, to meet whatever this new beginning is, or whatever it is that's new in your life that you're wanting to manifest with the Magician. Right, now this Page of Pentacles speaks about focus. And what we focus on is what we end up manifesting. So this is why it's important that we raise our vibration. You can see the way he's looking at this coin here in his hand. So what you choose to focus on is what you're going to manifest. If you don't like what you've currently manifested, you've got to change your focus. Right, okay. Then we've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It doesn't often come out in the reverse in these readings, to be fair. Do something different. So I don't know if you, because the Wheel of Fortune can speak about being like on the right path. It can speak about, you know, elevation and destiny and fate and going with the flow. So this is either a pessimistic attitude or outlook. And with the Devil, it could be pessimism. If we think of like, the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius energy, and one of the key words that would describe Sagittarian energy is optimism. So in the reverse, it very well could be pessimism. So you not believing that, I don't know, luck is on your side, or that, you know, that you have a destiny, or that you can change, or things in your life can change. So that pessimism would be what's lowering your vibration or keeping your vibration at like a set point that you can't rise above. Therefore, you can't manifest anything new. Therefore, you sort of reconfirm this pessimistic attitude because nothing in your life is going to plan. So it's something like that. Wheel of Fortune, it's card number 10. 10's are about endings, they're about new beginnings. So as it says there, you've got to do something different. You've got to let go. I don't know if there needs to be some sort of courage. Or if you feel like, I'm just getting an energy of like pessimism or bad luck or not believing that things can change. You've got to do something differently. And to do something differently, you first of all got to think something different. You've got to think that something's even an option or possible before you can do something differently. Now this is, I feel that this is an inner conflict, or it's either an inner conflict or a conflict that you have with the universe or God. That's what I mean about believing that I don't know, you're experiencing bad luck or something. Someone's fighting against or putting up a resistance, and that's what's stopping somebody being able to raise their vibration. You're coming up against an internal resistance here. It's an internal resistance. It could be aspects of your own ego with this Devil card. There still may be lessons that need to be learned because Saturn is the ruler of the Devil. And Saturn talks about restriction and limitation. So that's what I mean. It's like you're looking at a restriction or a limitation that you're currently experiencing right now. And some of you are thinking, right, well, that's it. I've reached, you know, the ceiling. I can't get any further than this. Things are never going to change. So it's this reflecting that needs to happen. Reflect on your truth. And this truth has something to do with your heart here. Like I said, we've got gold hearts in both of these. And then we've got the Ace of Cups, which would be, in effect, love or your heart. Self-love, love with another, it doesn't really matter, but it's that expression of love. So there's something that you need to see. And as I said, this King of Swords is truth. King of Swords is very self-aware. He's going to self-reflect. It's Aquarius energy. Very direct, problem solver. So I don't know, there's something that you need to solve. But it's emotional. And I don't mean like, usually I'd be like, oh, there's some sort of, I don't know. But in this instance, it feels like it's your own internal dialogue or perspective or the way that you view what you're able to manifest that needs to change. And that's going to help you to raise your vibration here. And we've got Claim Your Art. Coming out with the Devil. As I was saying, Devil is Saturn energy. It rules career, long-term goals, structure, status, the patriarchy, your public image, reputation. So I don't know if this art that it's referring to here is something that you want to do career-wise, because the Devil can also speak about, you know, your career, your long-term goals. I don't know if it's something that you're working on that you may have given up on or now have a pessimistic attitude towards. But the universe is saying, take a look at this. Reflect on what your truth is. Try and solve this problem or find some sort of clarity. I don't know if some of you need some kind of mental stimulation, because the King of Swords also speaks about that. that's going to help you see how you're focusing and why things aren't manifesting in the way that you want them to or expect them to. I don't know. But the Magician in reverse, and this is on its side, so both the upright and the reverse ring true. A reverse Magician can speak about not applying yourself or a lack of motivation, and there would be a lack of motivation if you think that you're on the wrong path. If you're fighting against yourself, you're fighting against the universe. It's like it's almost that, well, why bother kind of thing, because this is what, when I focus, this is what I end up with. It's given me a really pessimistic energy. A really pessimistic energy. Right, okay, let's see. Is there any more messages relating to this raise your vibration and do something different for the collective? The Hanged Man, exactly. Ooh, and this one turned as well, the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles is underneath that. So 2 nines. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. This Hanged Man speaks about a shift or change in your perspective. You may have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position. Hanging up by one leg with your hands like tied behind your back's not going to be comfortable. But what you get to see when you turn things on their head, that's what I mean. It would be turning that pessimism back into optimism. Seeing how your pessimism is affecting you getting onto your destined path, or how this pessimism is affecting you getting your 9 of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment, manifesting what it is that you want, that's going to make you happy. And you only kind of get to that place, if we lift this back up, as it says there, reflecting on your truth, what's going to make you happy, and then raising your vibration so that you can draw that in. This is like a really simple reading. A really, really simple reading. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Yeah. This is victory and success. This is you getting what you want, especially if what you're trying to manifest is financial. We've got 1 measly pentacle. I think this is the only pentacle card we have on the board. And then we have 9. We're next to victory, success, reward, recognition. But it comes as a consequence of raising your vibration, though. It couldn't be clearer. Right, I don't think I need anything else. I'm going to get you some advice and guidance. Let's use the activation of light. I think you need, or whoever this reading's for, you need some optimistic energy. So let's see how we can activate that for you. Well, I can't activate it, but promote you to activate it within yourself. Unfortunately, I can't even speak. Unfortunately, I'm very optimistic. I'm Sagittarius. I have 4 Sag placements. So optimism feels very natural to me. But not everybody, through their placements or through their life experience, and I've had a shit life, and I feel it's my optimism that has kind of carried me through. It's helped me to raise my vibration. So as difficult as my previous life experience has been, it's allowed me to transcend it, to rise above it by raising my vibration. But the actual raising of my vibration, like I say, I don't necessarily struggle with that aspect. So let me see. Can we have some advice and guidance for anyone that is wanting to raise their vibration? There we go. We've got quite a few. Let's see. Retreating to recharge and trusting the process. And we've got, oh, I didn't even say what the name of the card was. Shambhala Initiations. Oh, is there Shambhala, like those bracelets that you can wear? You remember like those round circle bracelets that had like all the crystals in them? Were they called Shambhala bracelets? I don't know. Then we've got Crown Chakra Upgrade, Divine Connection, Holy Experiences, Miraculous Energy. Someone's got to, with this retreat to recharge, someone needs to kind of slow down and stop whatever it is that they're doing, whatever it is that they're currently focused on, especially if it's not getting you what it is that you want, or it doesn't feel good to focus on it. Trust that it's okay to drop the focus right now, retreat, recharge, and during this retreat, recharge, this healing, this relaxation, whatever it is that you're going to choose to do, there's going to be some sort of divine connection. This is your crown chakra. Crown chakra is all about your connection to universal energy, to consciousness, spiritual realm. So you may receive some kind of, I don't know, like a holy experience, something completely out of this world that shifts it almost feels like there's going to be something that happens in a state of meditation, relaxation, winding down, pulling your energy back, that is almost like out of this world, unbelievable, that turns you into a believer. Turns you into a believer, whether this is about your ability to create your own reality, or a believer in terms of like that there's a higher force, there's a higher power, there's a higher energy that is kind of, I don't know, that rules over everything. There's going to be something that happens though. I think I want to read. Yeah, I want to read this one, Crown Chakra. Let me find the book. It says, divine connection, holy experience, and miraculous energy. So you may witness a miracle. You may You may witness a miracle that turns you into a believer. And that may change this pessimistic attitude. We've got the devil down here. So what's missing from this is like the God energy, the divine energy. So it may be that, yeah, some of you may not believe in this. And it's not for me to make anybody believe. But I think you're going to have a very personal experience that turns you into a believer of something, of some kind. Right, it says the message. Your crown chakra has been upgraded. Spiritual connections you have always had are now being acknowledged. The parts of yourself that have run from or ignored are being reclaimed. Look at that. Claim your art. Wow. So if you've run from the spiritual aspect of yourself, or the parts of yourself that you've run from or ignored, this is a time when they're being reclaimed. This is an important time for you are uncovering gifts and wisdom and moving through healing. And that's that retreating to recharge. That's what we talked about. You may have experienced moments that have tested your faith. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Exactly. This is what's tested your faith. And now someone just feels really pessimistic. And you know what? I haven't always been a believer. I was raised like within a Christian, and not even strictly Christian. My parents had a faith in God. Mother would be more Catholic. My dad, to be honest, was a Rastafarian, so he didn't really believe in God like that. My grandma on my dad's side is actually like a minister, a priest in, the Christian faith. So I grew up going to church. Once we got to like a certain age, my mum said you can choose if you want to continue, and I chose not to. Live my life quite, independent of any religion, any faith, anything like that. And then I read a book, still downstairs on my shelf, I won't get rid of it. A friend lent it to me, and it was called The God Delusion. I was very pessimistic about my faith in a higher power. I couldn't believe that the experiences that I'd had could mean that a God existed. Like, why would there be a God, but I've had to live through, X, Y, and Z? So I was completely faithless, if you know what I mean. But still very optimistic. But I wasn't putting that optimism and faith into a higher being, even my higher self. It just wasn't my thing. So it may be for some of you, that's what I was saying about you losing faith through some sort of experience that you've been through, or just the fact that things never seem to go right in your life. But you're reclaiming something here, and I feel you're going to be shown something, as I said, that's going to make you believe in whatever that is. Right, okay. It says, you may have experienced moments that have tested your faith and your belief in the divine. Know that it's okay, and no grievances are being held against you. The Holy Spirit is with you and within you. This is a coming home to your truest self. You're also being encouraged to prepare yourself for miracles. Expect to experience wonder and blessings, for you are being surrounded by healing light. Divine encounters and holy experiences are happening around you. If you've had a challenging relationship with spirituality or religion in the past, This has now been healed, and you can move forward in an authentic way, experiencing the divine on a personal level and beyond the limitations or unnecessary dogma. You are connected. This is what I mean. And when I say turn you into a believer, I'm not saying like, oh, you're going to be going to church or any kind of religious, organization. Because I don't believe in like, I'm not going to say man-made religion, because I think all religions and faiths have their purpose for the people that believe in them. But I have a more of a personal relationship with God. And like, God had to show me. That's what I'm saying, because I was like, fuck this. Not all this is bullshit. I don't believe in like religion per se, but you can't tell me shit about God. I know God's real. God has literally created miracles in my life, and this is coming from someone that didn't believe. So there's going to be something that happens that, like I said, that turns you into a believer. You and your own personal relationship with God is being reclaimed. This is fascinating. Right, I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.